Okay, so I at least did have a car, which was a godsend and a bad thing at the same time. The fuel filter was starting to go out. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had a fuel filter go out on your car, but it kind of starts making it like go really slow, especially if you're like going uphill or something like that. And this is where I was at. Now, I told you that I was on meth, okay? So as I'm driving my car with my friend, uh, I started to notice that the car was starting to go really slow as I was going uphill. It's about 1:30 in the morning while I'm on the road. I mean, you know why I'm on the road. I'm up. Okay, so we're driving, and then all of a sudden I see headlights behind me. So I'm like, oh, okay, somebody's behind me. I'm going really slow. They'll probably just go around. No, they stay right behind me and continue to try to press me up the hill and honk their horn. So I'm like, yo, why don't this person just go around? You know, like that's what I would do if you were driving slow in front of me. I'd just go around you. But they don't. So I'm like, all right, well, let me just take this next left that I see, right? So I take the next right, actually, turn, and this car turns in right behind me. So I'm like, damn, what's the chances that this person has to go right here too? Oh well, take the very next right. They take the very next right. I'm on meth, you guys. So is my friend. He's actually kind of freaking out, like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, oh man, I take one more right, the very next right. So, boom, one right, two rights, three rights. I'm almost making a circle. This person turns in behind me. So now I'm like sketched. I pull the whip over into the first driveway that I find, hop out. That's what happened. I hopped out and did nothing. Moving on. Okay, so my friend, yo man, what are you doing? What are you doing? He starts going crazy. Yo man, get in the car. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Me, I'm out there. So I get in the car. We drive away. Now, to be honest with you, yeah, I had a 9mm on me, and I hopped out of the car and I started shooting at the people because they were freaking following me, bro. And I'm on meth, bro. What do you expect? I mean, hey, that's what happened. That's why my friend's freaking out. I wasn't gonna tell you, but I gotta keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. Like real talk. That's what happened. So we're leaving, and my friend is completely flipping out. So I hurry up and take him back to his house, right? So we get to his house, and I'm just kind of like, man, what am I doing? You know what I mean? And my friend's like, oh, dude, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Are you hungry? I'm like, no, not right now. He's like, oh, when's the last time you ate? And I'm like, I think I ate a burger a couple days ago. Couple days ago, bro. You ate one burger a couple days ago. Anyway, so he's like, yeah, all right, man, I'm gonna go get you something to eat, right? He leaves the room and closes the door. As he closes the door, right behind it, I see a shadow person wearing a hat. Oh my god, a freaking shadow person behind the door, right? So I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen these shadow people, but he was behind the door wearing a Quaker Oats hat. Okay, so me being the kind of guy I am, which I've done drugs before, you know, uh, I've done drugs before, so I'm like, okay, obviously I'm tripping, right? Because this person just came from behind the door and crouched down behind the dresser. Uh, that's not a violent act, crouching down to hide. So I immediately am like, lay my butt down because I mean, I'm tripping, right? My friend tells me he comes in with the plate and I'm already knocked out. I need to go to sleep anyway. I mean, I'm shooting at people. I'm seeing freaking shadow guys. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? Anyway, so I went to bed. The next day, somebody else was following us again. I mean, it seems to be a reoccurring thing. People following you while you're high on meth, right? But this person really was following me. It's the same guy from the day before, the one I shot at. Now he has a bullhorn in his car and a fake police light, which is illegal as I don't know what, because he's flashing the light and making the noise with the bullhorn like he's pulling me over. And I'm looking and I'm like, yo, this is not a cop. This is like a Ford Explorer, bro. Like, I'm not pulling over for that. You know what I mean? You're going to have to pull over to the side of me, copper, and be like, yo, pull over. I'm the police. Which he never does. So I pull into a gas station and this car keeps going. I'm like, bro, asking my friend, man, who is this dude that's following you? Because I don't think he's following me. I just started coming over here and I just started doing this thing with you, bro. So he's following you, bro. Who is it? And he tells me it's a competition of a guy that's been selling in the neighborhood, and I guess they're the only two kind of doing their thing right now in this little area in their little group, and he wants everybody for himself. He wants everybody for himself. So I'm like, okay, you know, if I ride with you, I ride with you. You know what I'm saying? If you're my boy, then I got you. So we finna get it. So immediately I'm like, okay, if this guy is as big as he thinks, or he's saying that this guy is, then my little 9mm is probably not gonna be enough. This is my stupid thinking at the time, okay? I'm like, I'm gonna need something bigger. Why do I wanna hurt this guy? I don't know. I'm not thinking properly, obviously. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? I asked my homeboy, yo, man, you got anybody that like goes around and maybe gets guns? Because I used to try to do it a few times back in the day. We're going to talk about that at another time. Anyway, I'm like, yo, you got anybody that's got something that they could get rid of, throw away, something, whatever? And he's like, yeah, I got a homeboy that's got an AR-15. I'm like, bro, I need that. So he takes me to this friend's house. The friend's like, yo, man, yeah, I want to go try to break into some people's houses and uh, find some more guns. If you help me or give me a ride with your car, I will give you the AR-15 for the low. I'm like, bro, I need that, bro. So I I take him the next day. We come over. I come over about 10 o'clock in the morning, drop my other friend off with him at his friend's house, and he gets in the car with me, and we drive off. Whew. Stupid, I know. And also to the person whose apartment was broke or house was broken into, I'm sorry, but I never went inside. Just so you know. Anyway, we're driving around, and I'm starting to get really nervous, right? So I'm like, hey man, we're doing all this driving around, and you're like looking around people's property, all suspicious and stuff, and bro, I pull out some drugs, some meth. Okay, so uh, it's about probably a half a G. Pop it right in my mouth, right? So there's still a little bit left, which is a lot. You know that's a lot. I ate it. That was a lot. There's still a little bit left. I give it to my friend. He's like, oh man, I don't want all of that. I'm like, bro, do something with it. Throw it out the window. Do something, bro. We got to get rid of it, right? So he's like, of course, takes takes part of it too, but he goes up his nose with it. Anyway, gets rid of that. Okay, so we're leaving. Uh, Now we're on 10. And that was probably one of the dumbest things I've ever done is do a whole lot of meth before you do a crime. Boy, oh boy, did I pay. So I drop him off at a house. He's like, okay, well, just drop me off here, man, and come back later and pick me up. So I'm like, okay, I leave. I'm about to really get on the interstate and go because I'm starting to feel like, maybe I shouldn't do this. So as I'm about to turn onto the interstate to leave, he calls me, come get me, man, come get me. I'm like, bro, you lucky because I was just about to dip. So my silly self, but I'm a loyal friend, come back and pick him up, right? Pull up to the house into the driveway and I park and sit there. He comes out of the garage, which automatically I'm like, oh man, here we go, right? He comes to the car, opens the door, and throws in a backpack and a couple of other things. And I'm like, bro, what do you want to do, man? We can make this quick, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, no, man, stay in the car, blah, blah, blah. I'll be right back. Goes in, gets a bunch of more stuff, brings a safe out and all kind of stuff, bro. So I'm like, oh my God, like, wow, a safe, bro? So boom, puts it all in the car. We back up out of there, right? Well, I'm going a little ahead of myself. While he was inside, I did see someone in the neighborhood walking their dog around the cul-de-sac, and they walked past me in the car and looked and kept going. I thought, that was kind of suspicious the way they looked at me, but I'm high as a kite and I'm probably tripping, right? So we leave. As we get to the front of the neighborhood, I see going down the street a motorcycle cop. He rides right by me. So I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? If you don't stop me, bro, you're going to the right. Guess which way I'm going? Boom, bust a left, come out. As soon as I turn left, he whips around right in the middle of the street on his motorcycle and comes up right behind me and starts to pull me over. I'm like, oh my God, bro, are you serious? Like, why? I know why, but we're driving on. My friend's like, man, I'm finna run, bro. I'm finna run. I'm like, well, you can't run right here. We're on a 2-lane road in Georgia with a big ditch on the side, and there's nowhere for you to go, bro. Like, so I'm like, all right, first neighborhood, I'm gonna pull you in, and you do whatever you do. So first neighborhood I pull in happens to be a cul-de-sac. Boom, pull around to the top of the cul-de-sac, which is not what I wanted. I wanted somewhere where he could maybe get away. Okay, so we pull in, and I stop the car. Boom! My friend's gone. He's running. The cop gets off his bike, drops his bike, runs by my car. Hey, you, stay right there. I'm like, sitting there trying to act like I don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, wow, why is my friend running? So the cop runs, drops his bike. As soon as he takes off, I'm like, boom, close my door. I'm gone. Why did I run? I don't know. Silly. Anyway, as I'm going out of there, some lady was watering her grass and she sees me driving off and drops her water hose in her onesie and tries to or her nightgown, tries to run over and stop my car with her body. And I'm looking at this lady like, Karen, if you don't get out of my way, ride right around this lady like, what? Like, really? Really? You're gonna stop me? The cop? I didn't stop for the cop, but you're okay. Anyway, so I take off. Right? I drive out of there. I played a lot of video games in my day, and I played a lot of Grand Theft Auto. So I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm finna just take a left, take a right, go up in here. Right. So I take a left, hit the first neighborhood, pull up in somebody's driveway. Boom. I get out. Go in the back seat, grab my shirt, put on a different shirt, put on some sunglasses and a hat. I look totally different now, right? Get back in the car and try to leave. As I'm trying to leave, I see more cops coming. I'm freaking out now. I pull into the next little business park I see, and I'm like so wired up. I can't even use my phone. I'm trying to put in Google Maps where I'm trying to go, and I'm running 100,000 miles an hour. I was scared to death. Do you hear me? Scared to death. So scared I could not think at all. This is why you do not do meth and run from the cops. Scariest thing I think I have almost ever been through. I do have one thing that was probably scarier than that, but we'll get to that another day. When I got hit by that car, see this car right here, still got scars on my face. Anyway, we're gonna get to that. So, I'm scared to death. The cops are looking for me. My friends done run. I'm sitting in the car in this business park. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Now, looking back in hindsight being 2020, the first time when I changed clothes, I should have just got out the car and started walking. You know what I mean? Go call my friend and say, hey man, get somebody to come up here and get me, you know? I'll go back to the other friend's house, use my phone. Hey, I woke up this morning and I went outside to start my car before I went to work, and I went back inside to eat breakfast, and I fell asleep and came back and my car was gone. But I didn't, because that safe was in the back. So greed. I try to leave with it. I leave out as I'm driving. Anybody that knows anything about crime knows that when you're trying to do something like this and the cops are looking for you, there's a thing that's called a net, and that's where the main force of the cops are pretty deep, more than likely. At some point, if you can get past this net, then you can more than likely make it through. So I see 3 cops coming my way on this side of the street. I'm going this way. So I immediately hit the, I'm calm. I'm just driving. I got my sunglasses on, got my hat on, you know what I'm saying? Hey. But meanwhile, I'm looking up in my rear view mirror as they're going by. But I got sunglasses on, so I know they can't see. I'm not moving my head at all. So I'm driving. Boom, first car goes by. Whew. Second car goes by. Oh my God, I'm gonna make it through the bubble. Third car goes by. Yes! I see the guy look up at his mirror and see me. And he whips around and comes right after my license plate. Next thing I know, I'm in the box formation with a gun from each cop. Even the one in the back was like trying to reach over, hey, pull your gun, like behind me, bro. The other guys, they got their guns out. One's got his out, right through the window, shooting through the passenger window at me. The other one's right there in the driver's side. He's got his gun out in my freaking passenger window trying to get me to stop. And so I'm like, okay, boom. I can't get out of this. So I pull on over. I'm not going to go on a high-speed chase. I mean, I've seen cops, bro. That usually doesn't work out too good. Plus, I'm no NASCAR driver. I'm sorry. I'm no NASCAR driver. Anyway. Oh, shout out to my boy Chase Elliott. Okay. So, I get pulled over, and first thing I do is, hey, officer, why'd you stop me? Oh, we got a report of somebody breaking into somebody's house. There was a black guy sitting in his neighbor's driveway. So he called the cops. He called the cops because a black guy was sitting in his neighbor's driveway. Wow, bro. I mean, I guess if you know your neighbor has absolutely no black friends, then I guess I did probably look kind of suspicious. Anyway, we ain't going there, bro. Anyway, so we leave. And just so you know, my friend that's with me that broke into the house, yes, he is Caucasian. And as you can see, I'm not. Well, anyway, so the cops are looking through my car. They call the detectives. The detectives get there. It is so hot. It's like the middle of summer, and I'm sweating balls, you guys. I'm like sweating talking about it. You know what I mean? I'm so hot right now. Give me 1 second.